Yo. So guys, I wanted to just share a trick, a tip, or whatever about the mentality of jumping higher, because it makes a difference. And if you're doing this, most of you are doing this. Everybody does it. We all do it. And one proof of this, and I'm gonna show you how one trick of the mind can start to help you jump higher, and not only jump higher, but do better in anything. You know, think of I don't know if you've ever been in a tall building, or walking, like, for example, if you had to walk this line right here, you know, and if you're walking this line, like, I can do it now, right? You know, in this gym, yeah, sure, I could do this easy, right? No big deal. But as soon as you take away the rest of the court, and now you're tightrope walking, and left and right is death, all of a sudden, it becomes hard to balance. So I don't know if you've ever done anything and then, like, walked across, you know, a ledge that's not very high. It's no big deal. You don't even think about it. It's so simple. But as soon as that ledge, on the other side of the ledge is something painful, hurtful, gonna kill you, whatever it is, what happens? Well, what happens is, when whatever thing in our mind becomes most prominent, we begin to orient our actions and our behaviors and our central nervous system and our brain to those things. So if we're on a ledge like this, and on one side or the other is failure, and that failure starts to really take a prime position in our mind, it becomes hard to balance, because our mind is focused on that end goal, on that. It becomes the priority, that. So even though we want to balance and just make like it simple, we see actually falling to our death, or actually an accident, or whatever it is. And so that becomes to take the priority. Well, it's the same in shooting a basketball or jumping higher. If we're conditioning ourselves to see a lower jump, to see not having the hops and explosiveness, or not making the shot, that's going to make a difference in what our mind sees, the end goal. We're going to see the pathway that leads to that failure, and we start to take that pathway to failure. And over time, we just condition and prime ourselves for that failure. So whether it's a line you're walking, or whether it's, some people don't know that there can be two basketballs in that goal. That hoop, that thing is huge. It's really big. If you can focus to see that success, and also to see yourself jumping more explosively in your mind, you'll be much more likely to do it. And they've shown that if you see in your mind making free throws, it can be as good, and it can in some cases be better than practicing free throws at all, because you have to be able to see it successfully before your mind can achieve it. I mean, think of a baby who walks. They see other people doing it, and that's what allows them to do that. And if they see people walking funny, they end up walking funny themselves, because that's what they've seen in their mind before they do it. So what you see in your mind is going to take priority, and it's going to guide you. So see yourself being explosive. See yourself training explosively. See yourself reaching your goal more often than you see yourself not reaching your goal and failing and doing whatever it is. Because over time, your mind will find the pathway to that success. Your mind will find the pathway to that more explosiveness. It really will. And so if you're not seeing that, and if day after day you're only seeing that failed endpoint, your mind will just slowly gravitate towards the behaviors and conditions and situations that lead you to what your mind's thinking of. Just like a baby sees a certain thing, they eventually see themselves to the end goal of making it there, stumbling, falling, crawling, and the same is going to be true with you for shooting. If you're seeing if as a shooter, every time you go out and see, you see yourself as a bad shooter, you see yourself hitting that into your mind, you're not even trying to make swishes. Your mind thinks you're trying to miss it, because that's what you're always thinking about. So if that's not in your mind, whether it be explosiveness, whether it be whatever it be you're trying to achieve, if you don't have that as your main thing, you're eventually going to gravitate towards that failure. That's why people can practice and do so much and still fail, is because they're gravitating towards behaviors, gravitating towards habits of the vision they have. It doesn't matter whether your desire is A. If your vision is at B, that's where you're going. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. when you go to the gym and train, when you do your workouts, you got to be able to see yourself explosively, see yourself doing these things. And as you train, as you persist, you will gravitate towards habits and things that get you there. I promise you that. So get it, get with it. See this left hand, how this left hand's doing. See ya, left hand. Oh. Whatever. Later.